Running a bit later.
Oh, a bit late. And then I just had to run home because we might have to run into the podcast studio to get photos today, and I didn't bring the same shirt I was wearing in the podcast. We're at Jacko's now, we're ready to go. We got an exciting day ahead. And we got Jack on the camera all day and we've never done this, so that's got me stoked. Hey, how close is that?
Close. You can see into your soul.
Yeah, you're not gonna find much. It's dead at the moment. I'm still trying to wake up. Still got sleep in my eyes. Unusual, mate. What would you like? What would you like?
I'm just getting water.
Oh, you're a healthy guy now. I need so many waters. At least 2.
At least 2.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, thanks, dude.
Number 5. Oh, we've done it. Just so you know, I don't really drink these anymore. Look, I try not to. Some days, when you still got this much sleep in your eye, you've got to get some caffeine in you. But we do need to get back off. It's not good for us.
Let's go get some Maccas.
That's why my soul's dead. Yeah, let's go get Maccas. Let's really top it up.
D's.
Yeah, she is a bit wet out, but the show must go on. We've only got limited time with Jackson, so we got to make the most of this shit. And if this is what God's going to give us, then that's a part of his master plan, isn't it? We have made it. We're here at Ashmore BMX Club. We're actually running solo right now. Our guest has not appeared yet, so it might just be me. We have made it. First location, Ashmore. Track looks dialed. The wind isn't too bad, so we should be able to get a 6 session in. This is awesome.
Perfect weather for it.
I'm gonna put my bike back in here just so it doesn't get too wet, because if my bike's not wet, then it's not raining. All right. Luckily we drove all the way to the Goldie. Oh my God, it's getting worse. We just got here and it was perfect weather. And now it's this. Yippee. Woo. This is thrilling. A bit wet. What's with the weather? Mate, it only just started. Literally just then. No good. We brought it with us.
What's going on?
How are we?
Nah.
Yeah, not bad.
Little rain won't stop you riding, will it?
Hell no. Are we going out for a ride, or are we just going to wait for the rain?
Nah, we're going to ride it. We're waiting on this bloke.
Hey baby, tell me all your reasons for you leaving. Yeah, I kinda feel betrayed, this feel like treason. You ain't rude.
We are out here with the current Junior Elite World Champion. He just won Grands in 1720. He dominated Grands in 1720. But we're on the Gold Coast, beautiful sunny Gold Coast with Joshua Jolly.
Sun's out, rocked up, just pulling in the car park and starts pissing rain. So I think he brought it back from Melbourne with him. It wasn't us.
It was sunny in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You can't blame me for this one.
No.
But we don't have 24 hours with Josh Jolly, but we do have a day, so let's get amongst it. We're gonna go for a ride and then we'll get into the questions and shit.
You got questions?
That's all we're doing.
You got questions?
For you?
Because we don't have time to do a cap, so we're doing it all in one.
Oh, righto.
We're the world champion. We're gonna have some questions for him.
But the track is a bit wet, so and we're both wearing white, so we're about to get moist. Someone teach this kid how to ride. Does he have a coach or what? That ain't it. Yeah. That was
Yeah, I think
Back.
he got a new coach.
He's back.
You
Because
coach?
whatever he was doing earlier wasn't working. He had a
back.
different coach and warm up to what he's got now. The dude thrives under pressure. What a segue to another question. When you're like competing on the world stage, obviously you won worlds, you won grands. A lot of people are watching you. There's a lot of eyes on you. A lot of people expecting you to win. How do you keep it simple enough and control your mind enough to deal with the pressure and just go ride your bike and perform how you do on a daily basis?
It took a lot for me to learn how to like control my nerves and everything on the gate, but like as a kid I was always nervous and I'd like ruin my races because I was like worrying about everyone else. But as I grew up, I just learnt, like, I've put in the work, I've trained, I just got to go out and have fun like we said before and just do my best, and if I can do my best I'll go out and win. Like
So
at Worlds I was just like on the gate, I don't know, that whole day at Worlds I was not nervous at all. I was having the most fun I've ever had. In practice I felt the best I ever had on my bike and I was laughing all day. So yeah, just got on the gate and worried about myself.
So do you think you get confidence on race day from knowing that you've put in everything that you can into your preparation and stuff?
Yeah,
I feel like a
definitely.
lot of people doubt themselves based on knowing they could have done more leading into an event, and then they get there and people panic and change gearings and change all these things on race day because they didn't do the work leading up, so they're
Yeah.
trying to fix it on race day. Do you get confidence from doing the work before, knowing on race day there's no more you can do except ride?
Yeah, for sure. Like I already know I've done the work, and even if I haven't done the work, like I know I'm good enough, so I just got to go out there and do my best. But definitely if I've done the work and everything's fallen into place, there's nothing to worry about. As long as I do my best, even if I don't win, I do my best. Like I can't be unhappy.
Great advice. Let's ride bikes.
Room for the whole team is my season. Switching out the blue now while I've been greening. Oh, you can stand now. I stand out. I got all these people on me, I'm the man now.
So we know this year's been pretty successful for you. You got the Junior Elite World title on a big hill. You won grands on a small hill.
Yeah.
You qualified first at Pump Track Worlds. You're doing it all on a bike. What's a typical like day in the life look like for you, and how do you manage so many different things and being so successful in all of them?
Before I went to America in the last trip, day in the life was like wake up, train, go to work, get home, train. But now I'm not working anymore. I'm just living the life up here in Goldie.
Yeah.
Wake up, have breakfast, might go to the beach or something, go to the gym, live the life. But yeah, no, just stay on all kinds of bikes and have fun. That's the main part. Have
Is
fun.
that your main secret? You just kind of mix up the bikes,
Yeah.
change it around a lot. Like we see you win grands, but in practice you're doing backflips.
Yeah.
It's like usually the guy in practice doing backflips isn't going to win. Usually there's like people are suited to one thing. How do you manage everything so well, or you just grew up riding multiple bikes all the time?
I only grew up with BMX, but then as I got older and like during COVID started exploring new bikes and that. So I don't know, just having fun, not taking anything too seriously. Like it is serious, but you don't have to focus too much on one thing. Just have fun on all your bikes. Here
At
we
the end
are.
of the day, nothing really matters, does it? So
No.
there's no point taking it serious.
Yeah, just have fun with your life and just let it happen.
Perfect advice
Yeah,
for kids,
just-
because there's a lot of kids out here taking everything in
Yeah.
racing way too seriously.
Don't take it too serious. Just have fun on your bike. Like honestly, I know you have fun. I have fun. Everyone has fun. So like all the main guys, all the fast guys obviously have fun on their bikes. So yeah,
Just keep it simple.
keep it simple. Don't train too hard to the point where you don't want to ride your bike anymore. Just
Perfect advice, kids. All right, let's ride our bikes then.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
have fun.
Your turn.
Obviously, you've had a very decorated career. You've done a fair bit. You got a few world plates as a youngster. You've won a lot of national titles, all that stuff.
Yeah.
out of your whole career in all the different disciplines and stuff you've ridden, like you've done some crankworks and stuff, what would be your most memorable race moment throughout your whole career, and why does it stand out to you?
Probably winning world champs. Obviously it's a world championship, it's all I've ever wanted as a kid, so yeah, winning worlds, that's definitely most memorable. But I'd say most fun was probably pump track worlds. That's one of the sickest events I've ever been to. BMX racing at world champs, it's so serious, everyone's like, they don't want to talk to you because you're their competitor, but like pump track was just one big family and it was so sick.
Do you think that is different because obviously in BMX where 8 people on a gate, you can take people out, it's competitive like that, whereas pump track, it's hard to have those rivalries because you just ride the track on your own and it literally comes down to how well you ride on the day?
Yeah, like in pump track, there's no one to blame but yourself if you don't do any good. Like in BMX racing, you can just blame someone else for not getting a good result, or you can have rivalries, but in pump track, like you can't blame anyone except for yourself. So yeah, it's just one big family and everyone just cheers everyone else on, and it's so sick.
Do you think that keeps it refreshing for you going between the two disciplines? Like there's one that people are more seriously, so it keeps you on your toes a bit more, and then one that is a bit more fun and you get to mix up the both?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, riding pump track and BMX mostly the same, because like pump track's a mini BMX track, but yeah, the serious side of it, I think pump track's definitely a lot more fun. But yeah, it's definitely good to like go to BMX races and be serious. So like you have that in you, so you can be serious. But pump track, it's a lot nicer just to not have to be serious. You can be serious if you want, but yeah, it's nice not to be. Just enjoy it.
Sick.
Just enjoy riding your bike.
It's like 102. But baby, when you broke the news to me, it fell below 2. Spent the summer with you, baby, but you ain't keep it cool. Yeah, girl, you freezing. Like, what's the reasons? I had high hopes first, but you made it so plumbing. Now it's tight room walking, but you pushed me to running. Now I slipped off, pissed off. What are you scheming? Like, why you changing your tune? You ain't feel like you did in June. Hey, baby, tell me all your reasons for you leaving.
Oh! Oh my God. Nearly lunchtime and then pizzy. So you know one way to make sure you don't succeed is by quitting. Oh!
That'll do.
Let's go. You ripe it on the right.
Sad days. I'm crying.
Kid's got heart. Got heart. Alright, we just wrapped up the session here at Ashmore. We rode through the rain, which is something we don't do often anymore.
Nice.
I see people overseas in Europe, America, all riding in the rain, but we in Queensland, tracks are shut when it's raining. So it was actually fun to just ride through it, embrace the moisture, and yeah, I had a sick session. How was yours?
That was good. We forgot how to ride our bikes a little bit, but no, we got it. Rain was alright, just a few puddles, got a bit wet.
The white gear got dirty.
White gear got dirty.
We also had a mischief,
well.
destroyed some pants, broke a pedal, but it's all part of the game.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
all good.
we are about to go get lunch, but before we go, we are obviously in a sport where there's a lot of setbacks, a lot of injuries that can happen, bike malfunctions, a million things that can go wrong in BMX, and it's such a short sport that if something goes wrong, your race is basically over. You could be on the other side of the world, something goes wrong out of the gate, that's it for the day. Yeah. Anyone coming up that's younger than you or looks up to you and stuff, what advice would you give them if they're in a situation where they've got an injury or like they're just facing setbacks and challenges in their career?
I mean, you just go with the flow. Like, whatever happens, happens. You know, you just don't worry about things you can't control. Worry about yourself, and like if you do get injured, don't rush the recovery or anything. Like, it takes time. It is what it is. You can't change anything about it. So just embrace it and learn from it, and you'll come back stronger. And if like something goes wrong on the day, like something goes wrong with your bike, yeah, it is what it is.
Deal with it and move on.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
I think that is a big thing with people these days. They always, like, a kid will get injured that's 9 years old and he'll be in a rush to get back to states or nationals. Would you advise kids like that to just take their time, because like they've got such a long career ahead, and destroying your body at an early age is probably the worst thing you can do?
I mean, I think I was a kid like that because I broke my wrist in 2020, So I was trying to rush the recovery, and like I didn't. I'm glad I took my time to recover because my wrist's all good now. But you don't want to risk anything for the long run. And like I said before, it is what it is, and just don't stress over it. Everything will be all good. So just live your life, have fun. Don't rush your recoveries.
Theme of the video. All right, let's go get lunch because we're starving. We are drenched, but we had fun. So let's do this. And then we're on the pump tracks. Woo.
Let's go.
Lucky's lunchtime.
Yeah, we got a little ride in before she got too heavy. Little lunch intermission, and fingers crossed the rain subsides so we can go for a pump track sesh, because Josh shreds a pump track. So it'll be sick to be able to get some clips and footage there. But it's not looking promising. Show goes on.
Ready to eat?
Look at that.
It's alright.
Yum.